All right then, I believe that we are live. So, welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and those of the third kind. I welcome you all to another Fire Emblem Three Houses live stream. In just a moment, we are going to begin, and I'm going to begin the timer. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes here for everyone to join in. So, excuse me while I go grab a cup of water here. All right then. So I'm just going to give a couple more minutes, just about one or two. Welcome, Zappa. Don't worry, the audio is good, the video is good. I'm just gonna give a little bit more minutes. Let's see here. That's weird. I see you typing in here, but I don't see it reflected on the video. Hmm. Hmm. No, it's not Discord. It's the top right corner. That's where the messages should appear once you type it. It was like that yesterday, but I don't see it now. Trying to see if it's the size. I don't think so. Very strange. Uh, Sorry for the technical difficulties here. The timer up there seems to work fine, but it's just a chat. Oh, there you are. Now I can see it. Okay, that was strange. I believe we can start now. Let me just start the timer here. All right then. So once again, welcome back to everyone. So last time, as you all know, we won the mock battle against the Black Eagles and the Blue Lions, and now we're going to continue with whatever
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
Yeah, everyone did well.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider.
Especially your
Our
survivability.
professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Hey, yo. And here I thought only white men like cheese.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
I mean,
as for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead.
One quick thing. I know it's called like the Battle of the Eagles and the Lions because the Leicester Lions wasn't a thing back then, but I know it's traditional, but I don't know. I think like updating the I don't know, the name of it would have been better suited. It just seems as if they just don't consider the Leicester Lions. Any good food lately? Ooh, meat skewer. Nice, nice. Any good food lately? Let me think. I'm drawing a blank. I can only think of Puerto Rican cuisines right now. I like their tostones. Tostones are good. Not sure if you had yuca frita. Fried yuca, so to say. Lately. Yeah, drawing a blank. Oh. I had like a new. I tasted like new mac and cheese from like the box mac and cheese. I think they have like that Korean spice or Korean seasoning to it. That was pretty. That was pretty good. I like that. I think that's the latest thing that I could say was like new. In any case, I gotta try out more food, to be honest.
Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Today's mission.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would
Crazy fries, yeah.
And I despise repeating myself.
Oh, don't worry. You say cheese and beef and they'll all understand.
I have high hopes for you.
You say, you know, queso and carne, and they wouldn't understand what you mean. So yeah, you're good. You're good. You'll survive in Puerto Rico.
Recall when we first met?
Even if you don't
You
know a
should
lick
not
of
fall
Spanish.
So shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Hell no. Violet, you gotta take those pills.
Whatever shall I do with you? I am alive within the confines of your heart. I am unknown to all but you, but through your eyes and ears, I see and hear. Just listen to your heart, as you are doing now, and we may speak like this. That is all that I know.
I think Persona did it better.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback.
Whoa, who is this crazy
now
fellow?
The child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
Oh.
What?
No honor amongst thieves.
One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Okay.
Part 1. White Clouds. Heartstring Moon. Familiar scenery.
Yay. More art.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Man, that song gives me the creeps. Reminds me of that like one. Yeah, that sun, right? Oh my god, it gives me like it reminds me of like how's it called again? Adult Swim. Whenever you like stayed up late or something, like I think it was the start of like Adult Swim. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. All I know is that whenever King of the Hill started playing, that was my turn to get off the TV. Yippee!
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything.
Bum, bum,
You will receive a
bum.
message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach. Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Teletubbies. Oh, that was funny. Not quite.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
That's interesting. The Lady Rhea doesn't want Geralt to help Byleth. I know that in a gameplay sense, it's, you know, you wouldn't want someone stronger than your army to just solo. It's Annette's birthday. Yippee! Yes.
Thank you.
But they don't really give an explanation as to why. I don't think Rhea doesn't want, like, it's not like if Geralt is like, oh, I'm needed elsewhere. Nah, it's just like, she doesn't want me to help you. Okay, so you have allies who can take beginner exams. Take a look at certifications to review which they can take. And you are set with 5 beginner seals. So I could explain this. So the certifications is what you use in order to promote your characters from their base classes. So each character starts off as either a noble or a commoner. Essentially, it works the same. It's just a title. But after you give them certifications, which are like tests, they can increase their stats, their weapon rank, whatnot. They don't increase their weapon rank by promoting. No, they have to increase their weapon rank in order to have a better chance to promote. As you can see here, in order to change to the fighter class, you need to either have D rank in axes, D rank in bows, or D rank in brawlers. Since Claude here already qualifies with D rank in bows, he has a 100% chance to pass this exam. As opposed to Myrmidon, which you would need a D in swords, he only has a 64% in order to pass this exam. I can go ahead and change it now, but I will wait until I maximize his current class as a noble to get the exclusive skill that you would get. Afterwards, I will then have him pass the exam. Another thing to note is that it only works with characters who are level 5. Right, who are level 5. Claude is level 5, so he is able to change class. Byleth isn't. Lorenz, Raphael, Ignatz, Lysithea, Marianne, Hilda, Leone, they're all under level 5, so they aren't able to take the examination. And as you can see here, there's a lot of more classes than just these beginner 4. After the beginners, there's the intermediate, there's advanced, and there's even some special ones. After the special ones, there's a locked category. You can't see it right now, but I believe it's master classes. For now, we're just not going to touch that. We also now have access to the marketplace, which case we can buy armory or weapons. We can buy weapons at the armory. We could buy any sorts of these right here. They have the values of gold, and we have 3,100. We can sell weapons or items. We can buy other items, for example, shields, vulneraries, more seals, torches, pure waters, keys. Torches are used for specific maps which have fog. You use these in order to see more range. Pure water is used to increase your resistance, but after each turn it will fall off. So for example, if you have 0 resistance, you use a pure water. For that turn you have 7. The next turn that you take you have 6. The next turn after that is 5, so on and so forth until it depletes. And then we have our keys. For some specific maps, they're going to be either locked doors or locked chests. You'll need a key, or in some cases a character with a special skill, in order to open said doors and chests. Other than that, you have your battalion guild, which we haven't unlocked, as well as the blacksmith. Now, the only thing that we could do right now is explore. Pretty sure it just tells us that we can look at the map. We've been doing that already. All right then. So, first things first. Now that we have more access to the map, you always have a shield on Byleth. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mention that. This is something this game does differently. So generally you can only equip one item, that being you can only equip one sword, one bow, one axe. You can't equip a sword in one hand and an axe in the other. But with support items like shields, for example, you can equip those as well as a sword. So you have more defense upon being able to attack, but shields generally cut your speed a couple points in speed, so it makes you a bit slower than you generally would be. Oh, welcome, Ron. Yes, definitely. This game is pretty great, but it does have that level of complexity that most other games wouldn't have. Most other games, it's just, here are the mechanics, go out and fight. But in this one, you have to do some mental math. You have to check on the levels, check about the ranks, and all that. Here we have some DLC items. I did already play the DLC. Which these sacred items, let's see here. Do I get details? Okay, here we go. Yeah. So I get these 4 sacred items: Sacred Moonstone, Snow Melt Drop, Floral Robe, Gale Wind Shoes. These increase, well, for this one, it increases my movement permanently by 2. So instead of me moving 5 spaces, I can then move 7. This one permanently increases my HP by 7, increases my strength by 3, and increases my speed by 3. I could give this to any character, so we could take these. I don't ban the use of these DLC items, but we won't use them immediately. Oh, sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the text. Oh, welcome, Lex. How does the bed... Yeah, you know what? That's a great question, Zappa. Probably the bird just throws them in the bed, you know? Sees it as your nest, just throws in there. And Anazon. Anazon, I love it. And here we go. We have the second rewards from the DLC. It's the Chalice of Beginnings and 10,000 points in Renown. So The Chalice of Beginnings is a chalice crafted by the goddess. It nullifies extra effectiveness, allows counter attacks at any range. It's a really great item, if not really busted in my opinion. What this item essentially entitles to is that if you're going to be attacked by a bow while you have a sword equipped, remember, bows don't get counterattacked if you're attacking a character who uses melee weapons like a sword, axe, or lance. However, with this equipped, you're able to just negate that and actually attack them back. Yeah, and also it nullifies extra effectiveness, meaning that if you are on a horse and an enemy is coming at you with a weapon that is does extra damage to horses, that is going to be nullified, meaning that it's going to serve as a regular sword. And then the renown, we're going to get a little bit later about what renown does, but we're just going to head and grab this. I don't know if I'm going to use the Chalice of Beginnings too much, especially since this is normal mode, but in any case, it's always good to just take it and forget about you know, having that tug of war. Especially taking the renown is more important than the chalice for the purposes of the run. Here we have the bulletin board, like I mentioned before. It's going to show us the quests for this week, quest informations, and weekly announcements. And here's the journal. Again, I could just go ahead and change characters' appearances. I can make Claude's attire here into long wear, servant's attire, evening wear. I think my favorite has to be evening wear. It just looks cooler. But I'll just have him use his academy. I'm not gonna dabble into cosmetics all that much. Alright then, so on with talking with people.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
So Gerald's here is asking us to, the title of the quest is called Leading the Charge. There is. So starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarters to pursue it to get up to speed. All we have to do is go into his office and find the captain's primer. Then we'll have access to battalions. This right here is Anna.
Hello there. Are you that new professor everyone's talking about? Name's Anna. I'm a merchant who slings wares all across Fodlan and beyond. I come in here all the time, so I'm sure our paths will cross more. Hopefully, much more.
She's a merchant as she stated, but she isn't going to be important for our run. Well, she isn't going to be important for any run, to be honest. Due to the fact that she doesn't support with any character, not even yourself, which, as I stated previously in the last stream, everybody supports with you. She does have her own crest, but she is very lacking as a combat unit. She's here if anybody's favorite character is Anna, but other than that, she won't serve much of a use in these runs. This is Dorothea right here. No need to talk. Bernadetta, on the other hand.
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
Do we be mean? Talk about a cake? I'd say so.
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
Now this right here is the recruit option. You're able to recruit these characters into your party, into your house, and that's what we're going to be trying to do with Bernadetta. However, even if we, select the option, it wouldn't do us any good because we don't read the requirements needed.
Sorry, I'm trying, but there's still kind of
stranger?
Yeah. It seems this person isn't interested in Bellet's house yet. Bernadetta really values the following stats, which is strength and bow. Try recruiting this unit again after you gain more experience. Another mechanic is that the chances of them being interested in your house also happens to do with the support level that you have. So if you manage to get a support level high enough, usually around B, then they'll be more inclined even if you don't have a high proficiency in strength and bows. Forgetting the age? Yeah. It's hard. It was hard for people to keep track. We don't really have a lot of... I think the only times when they kept track was in the Catholic Church once you were baptized as a baby. I think they kept in track then, but people in medieval times didn't really keep track after that. Oh, this is Annette.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Ooh, great question. I generally like more sweets, but Belith here seems like a hot Cheeto girl, so.
Spicy? Ooh, your tastes are so mature. I'll definitely remember that.
Nice. I won't bother recruiting them. I know that I don't have the necessary requirements to do so. Let's see today's special. All of these characters could get a good increase, especially for teaching, but I will want to grab the characters whom we're going to recruit in. So, let's see here. Annette, Mercedes. Annette and Mercedes. Yeah, because I don't see Bernadetta, Ferdinand, Ingrid, or... Yeah, I'll just do Annette and Mercedes. That will cost one of our activity points, but I believe this is the best way in order to increase the supports for the meantime.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
Alright then. And then here
Would you kindly do something for me?
is a quest. Let's accept that. And right now let's go check the map. Oh, Petra. We can talk to her and Lysithia as well. Let's go. Actually, she's in that corner, Lysithia's in the other, and Tomas is outside.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness.
Yes, it definitely is so valuable.
Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
I gotta be honest, I don't like the cold.
I have agreements. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Were you just eavesdropping on me?
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables,
Of
regardless
course.
of age.
Of course. Actually, I could go ahead and see the
Training has
requirements.
given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting. But you have given me intrigue. Please make sure you are speaking with me again.
Petra's speech reminds me a lot of Starfire from Teen Titans. She really values the following stats, which would be dexterity and writing. Interesting. Interesting that it's writing. Generally, you put her in a class like a Master Swordsman or Mortal Savant or a Thief or Assassin. Not generally into a writing class.
I've got to find out. Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
Okay. Magic and faith. Interesting. Now, let's see. We have a new character we can talk to, and it's Shamir. Interesting. She is located all the way in the bottom. My personal quarters, the training grounds. We could talk to Caspar, Felix. Ah, there's Ingrid. We also have a quest we can do up here. Yeah. Alright then. You know what? Let me go ahead and continue going south. Earthworm. Sometimes you will see these blue spots around the monastery. These can provide items like fish, a crystal, a fish hook, general items. Hooked on fishing, a sheet of paper with carefully curated information about different types of fishing baits and best tackled practices. Whoever wrote this knows a great deal about fishing. I never do get to know who wrote that, but it gives us some professor experience. Maybe because when you're riding a horse, it's harder for her sword to reach you. Yeah, I don't know either. This is Shamir.
No. Sorry. Must be my imagination.
She's part of the faculty, so she's going to be an easier recruit. We can't go there. I believe for Shamir, you just have to be at a certain level. If I recall correctly, it's level 15, and then she joins your party automatically. Yeah, those blue sparkles, you gotta find each and every single one of them, you know? I believe some of those blue sparkles also has to do with certain items that some of the characters have misplaced. I believe they start appearing now, and then you have to go and talk to characters next month to return it to them, and that way it'll increase your support points with those characters. So yes, let's garden. We can now harvest what we planted the week prior, and we get 3 turnips, 2 chickpeas, and 1 cabbage, and it increases our professor level as well. We can only plant 1 at a time due to our rank, so I don't think it matters. I'll just go mix herb and seeds. And then we cultivate. And I would recommend going the highest here. Maybe not so if you are running low on funds, but it will increase your professor experience the higher tier of cultivation you use. So that's what we're going to try to do. And then we wait. Oh, good speak with Marianne.
Professor, our next mission is to go after a group of bandits. I'm not very confident. I'm afraid I'll just hold everyone else back. I should probably stay behind for this one, or help plan the attack instead.
No, you're our only healer. You're coming with us. Oh. Planting seeds. A list of different seed types and how best to plant them. It's a wealth of knowledge for aspiring gardeners. I don't know why they make the text so tiny. I mean, there's a lot of empty space for such little text. Yeah, I think so too. Pegasus Blessing. Oh, that is so funny. No blue items here. I think I'll try to make it a habit of checking where the blue items are for next stream. That way I'm not aimlessly searching for these and spending not just your time but my time as well. Oh.
Hey there.
There are some gated or closed parts from the monastery. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to go there at any time. It's just for decoration purposes. You are able, however, to go inside of some of the rooms, but not now at least. Oh. Oh. Yeah. We have our own owl.
Hello.
That said, those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that?
We're just going to select these options, but not really. And we completed one of the quests. Ice magic. Yeah, her ice magic is pretty cool. Dimitri and Dedu. Let me go up here. See if there's anything interesting to note. Oh yes, I believe this is the sauna. I don't think it's available for us to use it, but it will be available within the next couple of chapters.
That reminds me.
Now this here is the training grounds. In here, you're able to not just yourself, but use other characters to fight against each other. And if they win, you get, I believe, maybe some gold. Or for this, you want to put strength to please Raphael, but if you want to please Caspar, I believe you go skill.
I knew it. When it's all said and done.
But yes, you get experience and I believe some gold off of it.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
She's not like the other girls.
Hi, Professor. Did you need something? I've actually got plans, so let's talk some other time.
Ingrid here is interested more in dexterity and flying. So
here's an idea.
So it seems as if the arena isn't open today. But in the other weeks, I will show it off. In-game weeks, not next week.
Professor? Hey there.
Desert missions? Huh. Interesting. We could talk here with Edelgard and Hubert. We're not going to. Let's see here. Any characters from the Blue Eagles? I don't know if Mercedes is here. No, that's just Ash. Again, I should really just look at the map. Nothing here, nothing here. Oops. Okay, so Sylvain and Cyril are up there. Mercedes is up here, as well as Ferdinand. There are a lot of other stuff to do here. Let's just go down here. Since I haven't been to the entrance hall yet, I cannot fast travel. I see. So we have to make our way over there. Oh, I'm going north. I gotta go south.
What the? I was thinking.
Hi, Hilda. Bye, Hilda.
What?
And it's Eloise. We're not gonna bother talking to him.
You there?
It's Jaritza. Same deal.
So...
Oh. This here is the marketplace. As I mentioned before, the marketplace is available mostly just to buy some items and some weapons, but it will grow over time. And who do we have here?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Amazing. One of the greatest characters in the game by far. Let's just collect some more items here.
Hello there.
And okay. I can understand the dexterity requirements with Ingrid. Fargus is all about strength, and dexterity is one of the only ways to neutralize that by warning through their guard and hitting him where it hurts. Yeah. Well said. We can also go ahead and start fishing here as well. We just have to talk to this guy. However, I will make a note. There are certain months where it is more optimal to fish than not. However, if, for example, our professor level is close to leveling up, it will be best to level it up sooner rather than later to get more points. Oh, local fish guide. A list of different types of fish that can be caught in the fishing pond. It's downright comprehensive. Nice. 690 more points away to leveling up. Alright then. So I believe I did a good circle. Managed to get all of those drops. The garden. May not have explored the garden all too well. Okay. Oh, this right here is the amiibo gazebo. So you would scan your amiibos here and manage to get some general items from it. We're not going to scan them. There is no need. However, in New Game Plus, I do think that it is beneficial to scan them, or at least go into the secret area that is available only through New Game Plus. And here's Manuela.
You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand.
Talking about a gatekeeper? Yeah, he did say the line.
With a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
And I ask, why are you still single? Hilarious conversation, however. My goodness, you can really get lost in this game.
Right.
There's some cats here. And this guy's blocking our passage. Can't go past here.
Professor.
Ooh. Nice.
I was thinking.
Ah, it's Sylvain. So, this is the main reason as why we went female Byleth, or we chose the female protagonist. It's because of this character. This character right here is one of the easiest recruitments if you use the female character. If you use the male, he is one of the more trickier ones due to his personality. So let's talk to him.
You're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I want to ask you something. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible. I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying.
And we can either invite him or decline. But of course, we are going to invite him.
Wow, very decisive. I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
Awesome. Now we have Sylvain in our party. He's going to be supporting with, if I recall correctly, 5 characters this run. He can support with 5 out of the 8 students of Golden Deer. That is impressive. It is a shame that he is the only character who does that. It would have been cool to see a female student do the same for the male protagonist, but they didn't care.
Sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Yeah, so you won't be able to recruit him until you reach a certain level at a certain point of the game. So we're just going to ignore him for now.
Ooh. Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
Sure.
All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
Amazing like that.
There is nothing I cannot achieve. Oh, Professor. Here to recruit me, I presume? Well, the eldest son of House Eyre will not be so easily swayed.
And his requirements would be dexterity and heavy armor. Wow, a lot of the characters that we're going to recruit in our house require dexterity. How interesting.
Here's an idea.
Amazing architecture. This right here is the cathedral. Generally, there will be other activities to do in this place, but I believe the only one that we're able to do now is sing in the choir.
I have a favor to ask.
A passion for music. Find out which students are passionate about music. It seems there was a sign-up sheet being passed around for the dormitory seeking students to join the choir. So we have to go out and scout who wants to sing at the choir. Mercedes.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
Sure.
Me too. Shall we pray together? Oh, you want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Wow. How rude. And now what she values most is magic and bows.
Right.
Let's see.
Something else.
Lorenz?
It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
sure?
You don't sound terribly sure.
No,
Perhaps
not really.
You are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
I see. Ah, Sethith.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indek, Saint Macuel, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sethlin! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are
My
a member
favorite.
of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
Gotta be talking about those things like if they're friggin' Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Who's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Who's your favorite saint? Watch over me and my students. Stop talking so loudly in my head.
I have something to ask of you.
Collect information on the Western Church, and report to Sethith. You may find an information among the students in the courtyard. And he'll give us a leather shield and steel sword. Nice. So, talking about the four saints, these are the statues dedicated to them. Now, this is what I talked about getting the renown, because with the renown, you're able to level up the statues, and it increases a number of stuff. Let's go here, for example. Saint Sethlin. A statue of Saint Sethlin. One of the four saints. It is said that she was a beautiful and kind soul who was beloved by all for her empathy, and her ability to heal severed wounds. She is the daughter of Saint Keyhole. I'm not able to upgrade them just yet, but we will soon enough. Like I said, this place is big and massive. He did say the western part of the church.
Hi. Here's an idea.
That's the bridge. Southwestern, so I guess I go down here. There's a well.
What?
If I remember, we are able to enter this place, but not just yet. I hope I remember. Alright then, time to use the map. So, we're still, or part of the quest still has to be done in this area here. And, oh, we can travel here to this area to, I believe, do the one about the choir.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Elmira, Thusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Okay. That ended a bit abruptly.
You there? What?
Okay. Oop. So how do we do this? We go outside here, and then we go back. We go behind here. Okay. You haven't explored this part yet.
Be serious. I need your help.
Oh, it's a quest. Interact with the dogs or cats and share some meat, fish, or produce. Once you fed them, you might get some kind of reward. Alright then. Lucky for us, we have some stray cats here. So we're able to give them some fish. Like I mentioned before, it's we will be using some of these as ingredients to make food. So I think the best thing to do is just give them some low tier fish for the animals.
Yay! Thanks.
Yes, we completed this one. And we're not able to continue this path forward. He's blocking the way. Yeah. So if you can see on the map, there's this glowing yellow orb in the center. We're gonna have to travel there. It's part of a quest, if I recall correctly.
That's so.
Choir sign-up sheet. There it is. Finished. Now we have to go back to the cathedral and talk to the characters retaining to the quests.
My savior, thank you.
Now we're able to bring 2 characters in and have them sing. So let's see here. Ferdinand and Annette. Yeah. Let's bring them to sing.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
That increases our faith and our authority levels. Yeah. As well as our professor levels. Awesome. We did finish with the activities. We're not able to do any others. However, we still can go ahead and explore and do some quests.
It is the duty of every folk.
Wait, no, Seth, sorry.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Alright, great. Seems as if we did all the quests down here. We can fast travel then to the 2nd floor. Now we could go ahead and talk with Lady Rhea.
Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with?
You want to tell her about the teachings of Saros, but we're not going to be doing any supports with her this playthrough, so you could just not opt for that.
You seem to be getting along well with the students. I would advise you to be confident in your abilities. The rest will fall into place in time. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Okay. Nothing in this corner. Nothing in this corner. You can see the bulletin board here. You could go to the 1st floor down here. The rest is decoration. So here's where we're going to finish off Geralt's quest. Yep, the tactics primer.
Thanks for your help.
And now we get our first few battalions. More into that once we get into the next battle. Yeah, I'll explain it then. Anything here? No. Wait? No. That's Hanneman. Several things to grab here. A cookbook, for example.
That's so lovely.
Another cookbook.
I can't
And the last cookbook. Return to the chef. Alright, we'll just fast travel for that.
You're a lifesaver.
Nice. Alright then. So, I don't think I am missing anything. Let me just check the map. We went to these places. We talked to everyone important. Marianne, Annette, Lysithia, Petra. Yeah. Bernadetta. The last thing that I haven't shown that I think I should will be the Abyss. After doing the DLC, you have access to what's called the Abyss. Now, the Abyss is another location in which you can travel and grab some items, but it's also home to 4 more characters. Generally, I would have done the DLC story so that you can kind of understand who they are and their backgrounds and such. But I'll think of leaving that till the end. It's better to generally go through the main story first and then explain who these characters are. But we will need to recruit one character. I believe that is Balthus. Balthus is the only character from the Abyss that we will recruit. He supports with Claude and some of the other characters for the Golden Deer. So it's an extension of the monastery. It's supposed to be a bit hush hush. It wasn't here in the base game. You unlock it through the DLC.
What's that?
This is the Abyss Keeper. Totally nothing like the Gatekeeper. Ah, there he
I've
is.
seen your face before. You're clearly not from around here. You don't strike me as the thief or merchant type. I don't owe you money, do I? Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. And yet, you look younger than me.
Yapping.
Weird. The name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance. Don't beat around the bush, pal. You want my help, yeah? Can't blame ya. Look, I get it. You're the new professor. You've got a lot on your plate. You need backup? I'm your guy. Fine, you've talked me into it. But I'm gonna need you to sweeten the deal, if you catch my drift.
And
Beautiful.
we're going to get our next
About that
character,
sweetness.
Balthus.
I'll need to attend your classes whenever the mood strikes. Get bored from time to time, all cooped up.
Awesome. Let me just check the map here. There are other characters like you see down there. Happy, Yuri, Constance, but we aren't going to interact with them, not in this playthrough. The only other stuff here is the Pagan Altar, the Shadow Library, and the Borrow Streets. So those are other things that you can interact with to help your progress. Let's see the Pagan Altar here. At the Pagan Altar, you can trade materials for renown, and you may find additional uses for it as you make use of the influencer's services. Okay, so you can offer items to it. I should probably make some research as to what goodies you can get from it, if it's worth your while or not. I don't think we'll be making much use of it for now. I think he would be classified as the delinquent type.
Need something?
So the influencer. In exchange for your renown, the influencer will gather more people to the Abyss for you. This will unlock new activities, quests, and more. So, I think it may be a good investment. You're not able to select these yet, so let's just inspire worship.
This one?
More people will not visit the pagan altar. I don't know if that was a good thing. Okay then. Unlock after EP13. I'm pretty sure EP stands for episode.
This one?
Now you can collect things at the scrap heap and reduce in prices.
This one?
An influencer. So the Writing Rose Inn is thriving now, which has unlocked a new quest. Check the bulletin board for details.
See you again soon.
Nice. Let's see here. This would be the inn. The last thing that I will check will be here in the library. Oh, that's to the monastery. I don't think there's any items to collect here at the library. No. Maybe there will be in the coming weeks. Now I know why Abyss was all but dramatic memoria. I think you meant to say memories? So this is Constance, this is Yuri. A new quest has unlocked here. We know we will need to speak with
Whoever
Yuri
you
here.
are, it doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time.
Ah. I see. You don't really get lost and stumble into it, so.
Well, I do like people with a healthy curiosity. You are aware of how dangerous it is down here, yeah? Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again.
Let's view the quest.
Can you take care of something for me?
Seek out the mysterious teacher in Abyss. Perhaps he can offer you insight into the potential growth of your allies. And for the rewards, we get a Monarch Studies book and training weight. Okay. So, oops, we have to go down here. Writing Rose Inn. But last, I do want to check out this place here. There are some rooms that we could go here. It will be more like just quarters, like what Violet's room is. However, this one up here has something unique. This is the scrap heap. So, each month, you will be able to find some things. I've acquired 3 out of 20 hammers. A rusted axe. Yes, that's it. Pretty nice. Let's go down to finish this quest. Mysterious Teacher. Speak to the Mysterious Teacher to see how much your allies have grown from taking part in activities with Beleth.
What do you require?
So let's see here. We have Sylvain and Belthus in our team. Awesome. But let's see with
Now,
Claude.
let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
Oh, wow, how rude. Right now his overall rating is D rank, but he is in the noble class. I believe all of them will just say D. They're severely underleveled.
Guidance is lacking.
Oh, it could go down to E as well. My mistake.
Now let me. Your guidance is lacking.
However, it is good to see what stats they excel at least what their highest stats are and the lowest stat. I mean, HP and resistance. Thank you for highlighting it. I wasn't able to notice that by a simple glance.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking. Fare thee well.
But yeah, that's what the mysterious teacher does. He judges you. Rude. Let's just go ahead and talk to Jury again.
I owe you.
Nice. So, that should be it. I should be done with exploring. This was the Abyss. We increased the renown. Or, sorry, we gave some renown to the Influencer. We got the quest unlocked. And we got some materials from the scrap heap. It's interesting to see what it tells you of what the biggest stuff were, the biggest activities were for the general player base who connected to the online. One more time. Nothing here, no more quests. We'll be ending off then the exploration phase. Yes.
No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? I guess it's up to me to save the day.
So, instructions. I can go ahead here and tell you what each thing does, but I could probably explain it a bit simpler. So, the instructions, you're able to give specific instructions to your characters in order to tell them what they should be focusing on. Skill goals, they'll automatically increase that at the end of the week. Instructs, suggested goals at the end of the week. 2 characters that you paired off will go on and do an activity, either cleaning the horses, picking up stones or rubble from the ground, what have you. It'll increase one of 3 different types of movement, generally being flying, armor, or riding, horseback riding. Motivation, so certain times when you motivate a character to increase their, for example, weapon proficiency, you may motivate them to continue, either if they get a great a learning score off of it, or a really bad one. You motivate them to continue forward, and that'll increase it so that they could go again, even if they don't have any more points left. Group tasks, group task is what I confused. Suggested goals, okay. Group task is what I mentioned before, and then certification exams is what I explained in the beginning of the stream. So, we can auto-instruct, or we could just instruct manually. I prefer to instruct manually. I have a bit more control. Claude has the maximum of mount, so I would go ahead and instruct with him. I'll instruct his axe. Those 3 stars right there means that he can get a not exclusive, but he could get a skill off of it, and he manages to get 3 stars. I sometimes like to mess around with it, sometimes I don't. The blue right here means that he has a strength increase to it. The red means that he has a weakness too. So he shouldn't be using lances. He should be using more swords and bows rather than, for example, faith or lances. And yeah, so what I will increase would be the axe until he gets the skill, and after that I'll then make it so that he will instruct with flying, and I think either bows or axes.
That was easy.
Great, he had a perfect score. Now I'm able to motivate him. Then that'll increase his points so that he could go another time.
lot from this.
Hey, he got 1 star now. And now this last one will increase his rank from E+ to D.
Let's do this again sometime.
Oh, sorry. He is now from E to E+. There it is.
Experience is everything.
Alright. Now, let's see here. We used Raphael, Lysithea, Marianne last time, so let's try to increase maybe some of the characters that we haven't used. Balthus here already has D plus in Axis and C in Brawling, so he's pretty good. Sylvain has D plus in, on both Lances and Axis. Let's see here. I think I'll focus on Lysithea since she didn't really get much experience last time and increase her. I could either increase her reason magic or her sword. I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and increase her reason magic first.
I didn't study hard enough, clearly.
When you get a bad, then you can critique or console. So in this case, let me see what is best. I'm pretty sure that critiquing her would be best. I'm not sure. Okay. It will be critique.
I'll certainly do better next time.
Now we have an extra chance to... it turned out to be good. Okay. In the top, you see that you have the number 1. It means that you could get 1 more character to instruct them. For this, I'll use... no. I'll use Marianne. I'll increase her faith magic. This right here. I could also do for Lances, but yeah, I like I thought last time, she does have strengths with swords, but I'll do her faith. Bad?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, critique.
I can't do this.
Uh-oh. I was lied to. Should have consoled. Whoops. Anyways, so now I can then pick the group tasks. Stable duty, weeding, or skywatch. Let's see here. I could put Claude in and Hilda probably for that, or I could focus more on horseback for characters like Lorenz and Leone. Marianne would pair good too. I'll do with Marianne, sure. And then goals. So this right here is what you would like to focus on. I do see how authority can be useful. The higher your authority level is, the more battalion or higher quality battalions you can use. But for now, I think what we should be focusing on would be his bows and his axes, or his flying. His axes for now. For Lorenz, it'd be his lance and riding. I don't see why he would be good with reason magic unless you use the Death Scroll seal. The Dark Seal? The Dark Seal. I believe it's the Dark Seal. Zappa, I'll let you decide. Do we build Lorenz as with the Dark Seal? You give me the yay or nay. I think Raphael is good with axe and brawling. Ignatz, he uses swords and bows. Let's see. Swords and reason. I'll give him sword and bows. I'm not gonna mess with him too much. Lysithea here, yes, she's going to level her reason, but I also want to level her faith more. Then we could have another healer like Marianne. Swords, but then I'm gonna level up her reason because she is going to be healing, meaning that she's going to level that up more quickly than opposed to swords and reason. Lysithea gets better use of his relic anyways. Okay. So So lances and riding for him. Hilda, I will go axe and flying for her. Leonie is I'll go lances and riding for you as well. Sylvain, I will use a lance more with you, so I'll ask for access and riding. And Balthus, I'm pretty sure that he is able to go in a class that he is able to use brawling, and also faith. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do brawling and faith for him. All right, that should be everyone. Now we begin the lecture.
Professor, may I ask you something?
Okay. Let's see what she asks. There's too much to do and never enough time in which to do it. Sleep is a nuisance, but my body forces me to slow down, even though my mind doesn't want to. Do you have any tips for shaking tired feelings away? The options that we have here are try singing loudly when you get tired. Hot tea is always nice when you're feeling sleepy. Sleeping when you're tired is best for you. Seeing as she hates the idea to sleep, we give her the advice to drink hot tea.
Ah, gotcha.
It gives us professor points, so that's always nice. I think the best course of action is always listening to what they want to do, even though it's not the... Wait a minute. I'm a believer, believe it or not, big on the goddess, crazy about her. Do you think about me studying faith and brawling at the same time so I can show my devotion with my fists? So, instead of focusing on brawling and faith skills, he is now going to focus on brawling and faith skills to excel as a war monk. Hey, he's the boss here, so yeah. It's been changed to what? Oh, that's hilarious.
We'd better get to work.
Very well. Let's begin. Well, Professor, impressed?
Nice! I got a perfect score. I received 1,000 gold, some smithing stones, and support points between the two have increased. Great. Whose birthday is it? It's Raphael's birthday. Yeah, let's give him his flowers. Alright then. The only thing we can do now is battle. So these are auxiliary battles. Auxiliary battles are now available. And these are spirits of fallen. When a character has fallen or gotten a game over, it will leave a purple or gold little I don't know. I guess I could say a spirit. It's not really a spirit. It's just glow on the ground. Once you wait your turn on top of it, it will give you stuff like experience, rusted weapons, normal weapons, items like vulneraries, what have you. It's not just if you fall, it's also if other people online have fallen as well. It's really good for extra experience and weapons that you wouldn't normally get outside of battle. Will-O the Wisp. Yeah, Will-O the Wisp. Sonic colors, yeah. They do look like that. So, a practice bout with the Knights of Saros set up to simulate a real battlefield conditions. And the reward for doing this is gold.
Battalions are deployed in battle so students can learn how to take command. Oh, that concept may be new to a loner mercenary like you, eh, Teach? Want me to explain the basics?
Not really. Oh, right, Gambit Boost. I should explain this one. Or he can.
There's a good chance that the results will be even greater.
So, when a Gambit is used on an enemy within the attack range of one or more of your other units, it will become a Gambit boost. The might and hit rate of the Gambit will increase based on the number of units participating in the support level. So yeah, the Gambits from your battalions will increase in might and hit rates, and it'll show a neat little animation. So, again, we could go with the inventory here. We can select these characters, so we will need to not bring one. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Combat arts. We don't have too many of those, so it's not like we can change them around. Battalions. Alright then. The only characters who are have battalions right now is Belith, Hilda, and Claude. Yep. I don't think we have to change them. It's okay for them carrying these ones. Each battalion has their own levels. I believe they could get to a maximum of level 5, so you want to use them as much as possible. Abilities are the skills. Each character can hold up to 5 of them that aren't pertaining to personal or class skills. So class skills are in the below the personal skill from the top, and they increase either from when you mastered the class or from how would I say, from being in a specific class. If you're in the thief class, you get access to a skill called lockpick, but if you change out of that class, you won't be able to use lockpick. However, the skills in the bottom, you can equip them, unequip them whenever, wherever. So the units that we're going to bring around, I want to bring out all the characters in and probably leave Balthus out. I know that Sylvain is level 3, but he is generally a much stronger character than some of the more underleveled ones. And not only that, he only does really support with one person. No, 2 people. I think it's Claude and Hilda. But Sylvain supports with 5 people, so I'm going to bring him around more to increase the support levels with everyone. Okay then. So, let me see the range here of the enemies. thankfully there are a lot of forest tiles, so it will increase the chance of being reduced. It will reduce the chance of being hit. So what I want to do is put in the more defensive people in the front. That'll also include Sylvain. I think I can put Beleth here. And let's see. He has 7 defense, 6 defense, 7 defense, 5 defense, of course. Wow, 4 defense. Yeah, 7 defense. I'll put you here. And I'll switch the positions here since Raphael already got experience. I'll leave you closer, probably here. The other mage can go on the other side. And I'll put the archer here because he will attack from range. That way I have these two going in from this side. Probably use Hilda to block them off. Or, like I mentioned before, I could probably use Raphael. Switch Hilda here. Give some experience to Lysithia. Okay. Now, here's where you could see which characters support with whom. I think I already showed this off yesterday, but I didn't really go into much detail. As shown here, Claude can support with Balthus, but we're not going to deploy him. And that's because Sylvain here can support with 5. That would be Lorenz, not Raphael. Not Ignatz, but yes with Lysithia, Marianne, Hilda, and Leonie. You can only get up to B, but supports are supports. Lastly, let us now just get them equipped. She'll hold on to the iron sword. The steel sword is a bit heavier. I'll have her equip it as well. I only have 1 leather shield. And give her a vulnerary. Oh right, I gave her a training bow last time. As you can see here, I have a rusted axe. I'm not a... I could use it, but using it would be a very... It would hurt you more than it will benefit you due to it having 20 weight. Your weight cuts your speed. So seeing that it's 20 weight, you will be doubled by everyone, if not the majority of the enemies. So I wouldn't recommend ever using a rusted axe unless, of course, you have some insane strategy that lowers your HP for beneficial purposes to proc a skill. In most cases, just don't equip one. I have a training sword. Yeah, I'll equip her with that. Shield, leather, simple but sturdy. Yeah, I'll give it to her. Raphael. You'll get access to iron gauntlets as well as the axe. No bow for you this time, however. Lysithia. I think I used a lance with you last time. I didn't really get to use it. Ah, yes, I know that you would want a lance, and just give you a lance for now. Hilda will want an axe. You know what? I will also have her use Brawl, just in case. And a sword. Leonie would like this, and I think that's all you're getting. As well as Sylvain. Just gonna need the last lance. Alright then, great. Now we save. And we fight. I like to pick this perspective when going into this specific battle. It's always been like this. I don't have a reason. Probably because I like to see the characters here more to the south, to the bottom left, rather than seeing them. I think it was originally like this. Yeah, rather than seeing them to the side, like so. So I'm going to leave Raphael in range of 2 characters. I don't think he'll take down both of them. But I'll equip the Iron Axe here. And leave Lysithea here to support him.
I'm on it.
I'll move Sylvain up here.
Let's get to it.
I stand ready.
Who, me?
Ready anytime.
You can't shake the vision of an ally falling in battle. It feels like this place is under some sort of protection. So, Ignatz here has gained quite a fair bit of level experience. Oh my goodness. Never noticed the ladder and docks close. Yeah. It's pretty cool what you can see if you rotate the camera a bit. The levels designs here are pretty great in my opinion. Visually. The maps, that's a different thing. But yeah, you can see some docks, some ladders, the fog. This is supposed to be practice, so nobody should die in this battle.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Oh, it looks like an intense battle took place here. You found something next to one of the fallen. Chess key. Thank you.
Who, me?
That does imply, however, that there are dead bodies in these bushes. I don't want to think about that. Nice dodge.
So obvious. Saw it coming.
Okay. Alright then. So we could probably take down quite a bit of here. Marianne does not have enough to finish him off, but I'm pretty sure Lysithea does. Yeah.
I just worked harder.
He was funny. What level is just speed and luck? Okay. Wasn't blind to have been fighting with just a chess key. That was pretty funny. Am I able to chip someone? Yeah. Okay. So since the steel sword is heavier than the iron, I am not able to double, but that does help us, seeing as we can then chip this guy here and use someone like Marianne to finish them off. Or Belith can just get a critical. Sure.
You're incredible.
So ideally the same amount of damage, but it's still not enough, even if I position Marianne here to attack with Natsuratsu. Okay. Ooh, have a combat art. Kills quite a bit. Yeah, for example, I'm not able to attack here. Let's see. I can position Lorenz here. Use a combat art. It will cut 5 uses of my lance, but I do have the increase hit rate and attack. That's a 77% chance. There's a 72. Let's see, how much do you deal? I will use the combat art against him. It is a 96% chance to hit him. Nice. Then I could use Sylvain here. I'll simply just attack. I don't want to waste 5 uses. Nice.
You're out of luck. Claw doubles. Okay. What I could do here is probably attack here with the Iron Axe.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
5 more. Ooh!
Progress suits me well.
Nice level. So 5 more instances of him going into battle, and then he unlocks the mastery for his class, getting him that exclusive skill, and then making I'll do the decision to change or promote his class to a higher tier. Okay. As for you, since the iron gauntlets are I'll just hit here. Scythia's in range, but seems as if he's more interested in attacking Raphael. Is that what that means? Not sure. Alright. I will attack here. Hopefully I hit. Yes.
I think not.
Nice. Now I can attack here, use a combat art, or use the gauntlets. I can even use a battalion. Let me move her here. Probably it increases the range of the, or it increases the gambit. No. Okay, so I'll use the gambit to show off the animation and also the fact that there is no counter attack once you use a gambit. So even if I were to miss, I won't get hit.
We will lend a hand.
I've got an idea.
Nice, it hits. Oh. Okay. I know how more people can join in on the... Okay. So the way how more people would join in on the gambit, which could be a total of 4, is if there's 4 people who are equipped with weapons to attack the enemy. Lorenz was next to the enemy, so he was able to chip in. And because Ignatz has a bow, he was at 2 range for the enemy. If he had a bow equipped, he could have chipped in as well. Or Leonie if she was a tile next to him, but she couldn't have been. Last character to use is Marianne. I'll put her next to Lysithia. I don't want her to get in range of the enemy here. Ouch. I know I should attack, but I do want to get more experience to Marianne for taking the kill.
I can't afford to lose.
There's nothing in here besides these enemies, so I'll just position Beleth to go over the purple Spirit of the Fallen. Looks like an intense battle took place here. You found something next to one of the Fallen. A rusted bow. Okay. All there's left is this guy. This guy right here. Okay. And this guy's a space. Okay. Away from the range. I could go ahead and use Ignatz to attack here, or use the combat art to attack from afar. I think I'll do that. That way I can then push Lorenz to go here, even use a combat art to finish him off. I'll use Hilda.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
So I'm thinking. I'll have Claude here with the axe. I think he's equipped with yeah, axe, okay. With the axe to bait. Although he will probably end up killing him. I could attack here, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to attack Lorenz. and then use Leone. But I don't think that she's able to finish him off. She is! That's great. And for that, let me see if my theory is true. Let me just add Sylvain here. And yeah, he will support through a gambit if I choose to. Like I thought he would double. Yep.
It was a good try.
Alright then. So I should probably use to heal one or the other. However, I think I'll add him here. I should hide away Claude. He shouldn't be in range of a lot of people, so. Oh, this is Bella. Whoops. She's 1 point of experience away from leveling up. Great. Let's use an axe for him.
It's your call.
We're not going to use Lorenz too much until he's fully healed. So you should probably just move some of the characters forward a bit. Make a wall. That way they don't all get targeted. I'll put Ignatz here.
Let us be cautious.
I could use Vulnerary, but I'll just have him get healed by Marianne once they get closer. Now I am able to use a training bow or a rusted bow, but I only get a 10% chance to hit. So I think what I'm going to do here, I want her to get her to level 5, sure. I think, yeah, attacking would be the best. Although, fine. I'm going to be in the back here while I messed up. She could only move 4 spaces. I don't know why I thought she could move 5. The good thing is that it's just one character is going to hit Lysithea. It's not going to be a whole lot if they don't go for Violet, who's carrying a bow. Horrible level. Because I don't think that she's able to kill unless she gets a lucky crit. She will suffer 1 hit, but it's 1 hit I'm willing to take. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm definitely tougher.
Like, it's okay. It's nothing amazing. Nope. I didn't need you to crit. He's gonna get hit more now. Okay. Alright then, alright. No worries, no worries. Cloud using a vulnerary? I suppose. I don't know why I'm iffy about using vulneraries in my opinion. I mean, I could, but sometimes I just opt not to. Who do we want to get this experience to?
It could get rough.
Of course I won.
Increase to D+.
Got
Nice.
a grasp on this.
Learn Swarm Z. Swarm Z. Interesting. Marianne can not kill. I will want to heal Hilda, however. Probably box him in with some of my other characters. Could. The 1% gets the 1% more at 11. Yeah. Okay, I'll chip damage to then get Leone to get the kill.
That takes care of that.
I want to go home.
I put in some work.
I think, yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
Okay. I like the speed. And her battalion leveled up. Good. How to box you in. Okay. I'll wait in front of here with you. Yeah. I'll wait here. And then for Claude, because he can only move 4 spaces, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and he wouldn't be able to attack. Okay, so I heal with Claude.
Thanks for that.
Is this power really mine?
Magic and speed. Sure.
Ready and willing.
I'll equip the Iron Bow. That way he should go for Claude and increase his class points. And I'll have Byleth here for support. Yeah, he would kill. Okay, 3 more times. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just go and heal.
Who, me?
Have Claude take some hits. I don't think he gets there aren't any criticals, right? From the enemy? I don't think so. No, he doesn't have a % chance to crit now. He needs to get hit 2 more times. Nope, nope, no, no, no. I want to assist. I'll heal Claude 1 more time.
Sorry.
And I have 1 more character that I can heal with. Or, sorry, I have 1 more heal. I think I'll give that to Lorenz.
Appreciated.
Alright, after this last hit that Claw receives, then we'll see who we give this last kill to. Nice. So, mastered skill for Noble. He gets the ability HP plus 5. This is really good, especially in the early game, because there aren't going to be a lot of skills needed. Or there aren't going to be a lot of skills that you would have access to. So having HP plus 5 increases your survivability by a bit. A shield on a frontliner. I think you're right. I think I'm just a bit paranoid of having like a random enemy that I neglected to see hit Marianne. Right. Yeah, you're totally right on that. Let's see here. Level 3, level 2. I think I'll give it to Belith. For the only reason as to get her to level 5. Then promoting her next for the next battle.
Such power dwells within?
Neato. Hilda was the MVP. Nice.
My, thank you so much.
I am grateful.
Okay. Online statistics. Pretty weird. Instruct manually or instruct automatically. I will opt to actually no, I need to instruct manually to automatically put the points. Yeah. Which is instruct here. So let's see here for Lorenz. He's doing okay right now. Not really excelling in anything. Let me see if I can get his axe to D. No, I was not able to. Ignatz. Zappa, tell me, would it be beneficial to have him learn some dark magic? Maybe have him use bows, dark magic, and swords? Because I know that he mostly likes or is better with bows. He will need to use swords and then learn riding to be a bow knight. Let me see Hilda. She has no weaknesses, right? Since he's going to be learning faith and brawling, I'm going to increase his reason, just to get that skill at least. One more character I can train. I'll just wait to hear from what Zappa has to say. I think I'm going to go forward with it just to see.
Of course, I got it wrong.
I'll critique. That was a bad.
I can't believe I got it right.
It's a bad choice. Okay, let me praise.
No, I just got lucky.
Not sure.
Keep trying my best.
And don't worry, I will increase it just so I could see what skill he gets off of it, and then I'll make the decision whether or not I continue forward with his reason magic. Any group tasks? I think Marianne and Lorenz are good as is right now. In any case, I don't really have any characters here that could go good here. I do for flying, but I'm not going to put Marianne into a flying class. At least I don't think so. Maybe bow riding. Oh, what is this? Saint McKeel? Saint McKeel? Yeah, Saint McKeel Day is today. There will be a hymn recital in the cathedral. Will you participate? Sure.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
Music speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
Uh-huh. I wanna make a funny joke about and reference Here Comes the Boom in a scene where one of the students who's originally a foreigner, I believe she's Asian. She is Asian. She said, "Before I learned English, the first language I learned was music." It's so cringy. Oh man, that is hilarious. I believe it's a movie with Kevin James. I believe that's the actor of Here Comes the Boom. Hilarious movie. From the last time I remembered, man, it's been years ago. Not perfect, good. Got 500 gold, fewer stones, but that's okay. Ooh.
Experience is everything.
Nice. Now we get new combat arts, increases to their skills and abilities. Lysithea finally learned heal.
I think I get it.
Wrath strike with her sword, and reason level 1. Faith level 1. All right, great. Yeah, I think the last thing that we could do here is either seminar or rest. So seminar is used to, it's basically extra learning. You're learning on the weekend. And rest has a niche use. Spend a day of the week resting. The motivation of your allies will increase. It could be useful, especially since once we get into a higher professor level, we will have more professor points to spend on teaching the students, meaning that you may want to rest to increase their motivation instead of just using a seminar, which you can only do it with a random handful of students. But we will go seminar. But before that, we will use the certification to change Claude's class. The two options that he has is Myrmidon and Fighter, but we will go Fighter, seeing that helps him with his axe and bows.
I did pretty well.
And yes, we will change it. So now he has that equipped. Once he increases his level to, I believe, level 10, and we get an intermediate seal, he is able to then change into one of these classes. I think for his build, he would like to go as a archer. Yeah, it would be an archer. As for Belith, Belith here will become a Myrmidon. We could change her, actually we will. We will change her class now, but we will go back to the commoner class that she currently has equipped, this one, to get those 4 more points of experience. I should have probably used it last round since she also had a bow equipped, but I didn't have that hindsight. However, we will do this once we get to another auxiliary fight.
A new path to tread.
And yeah, we'll change it. Besides that, nobody else is in level 5, so we cannot change their classes. Now, we use a seminar. Those you select to lead seminars will instruct others in their areas of expertise. Yep. So, as you know, the characters that we want to recruit, Annette, Marianne, sorry, not Marianne, Mercedes. Annette, Mercedes, Ingrid, Ferdinand, Bernadetta. Those require some level of weapon type. So the one that I'm more curious to do will probably be Hanuman. This one does bows and reason magic. Not only that, but we will also increase the bow and reason magic of the levels of the characters who join us, being Claude, Ignatz, Lysithea, and Marianne.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Nice. And the motivation of the attendees increased by 50. Amazing. It's Mercedes' birthday. Yes, we will give her flowers.
Hey, Teach. Glad you can make it. We've been waiting on you.
It seems the knights have our foes cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
It's bandit time? That sounds like real night work. Let's get to it.
I'm itching to put my skills to the test as well. We have to win so Captain Gerald can see how much I've learned.
I thought Gerald wasn't coming with us. Either way, I'll give it everything I've got.
Even if I go, it's not like I'd be of any use. That's enough of that. If we don't work together and give it our all, we are doomed to fail. You can be pretty intense sometimes, Lysithea. But I agree. Let's do our best.
Yeah, I do wonder how we will do.
If we fight half as well as we chatter, we'll be fine. Come on, Teach. Lead the way.
Alright then, so yeah, we'll go to the mission.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I am not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
Okay, so we are going to bring child soldiers into our fight here. However, if one of the characters loses all of their HP, as I mentioned before, they will die and not be part of the story anymore, unless that would to be Beleth or Claude. If those two, seeing that their main characters do fall, then you get a game over and you need to restart the chapter. However, so this is allowing us to use the Hands of Times, as she calls it. Essentially, you get to rewind the previous actions that you did. So if a character falls, we can then go back in time and undo our mistake to prevent them from falling. I'm not going to dabble in with the inventory. Probably what I'm going to do is just remove the rusted sword and the bullion. I think that would be it. I will keep the chest key with Claude. Oh, I'm not able to bring Sylvain into this fight. It's going to be okay. I'm going to use more of the other characters. In any case, I think the only thing I'll do is just trade his lands with someone like Marianne. Their battalions do seem to be low. The more you go into combat, the more the battalions get used. And once it depletes, you wouldn't be able to use battalions or get buffs to your stats. So you will want to refill that. You go to the battalion guide. It's not unlocked yet, so you're not able to. Okay. Yeah, I have a chest key. What was it that he reminded you of?
Come back soon.
I'll keep Marianne here. Lysithea more towards the center. And probably keep Ignatz back here since he is an archer. That seems good. Good position. I'm going to save now, and so the reason why you want to have a chest key with you is for this chest right here. If you don't unlock the chest, then you don't get the item that's inside. I think that's a bit self-explanatory. I believe this character also drops a chest key even if you didn't bring one. So there's that as well. I don't think there's any other chest. No. Full Metal Jacket is in more hell. Oh. I was planning to watch Full Metal Jacket one time. I don't know what it was. I think it was because it was a school night. I decided not to watch it, and I think then they removed it off of Netflix. Yeah, I should get around to watching that movie. It did seem interesting. Alright, let me just save. I think I already did so, but it's good to always double check. And now we fight.
So this is the Red Canyon. Doesn't look red to me. Anyway, let's get things started, Teach. Looks like the thieves have been driven back. That's what we last heard, so no surprise there.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Uh-huh.
I hear there's a back road to the west. How about we split up and attack from there and from the front? we may be able to corner the enemy by approaching from both sides. In any case, we need to cross the bridge first. I'll leave the details to you, Teach.
Before the idea of a Geneva convention? Yeah. Who knows? Maybe in the next Fire Emblem game in Fortune's Weave, we get to use mustard gas. Oh god, no, that'd be horrible.
Ready anytime.
So this right here is the Hands of Time. You're able to go back before your characters make turns and actions. As you see in the bottom left, you only have 3 charges, so you can only use it 3 times.
I got this.
Let's get to it.
Nice.
Gotta keep improving.
Replenished by 9. Huh. She doesn't have a battalion.
Who, me?
That's interesting.
Ready and willing.
I'll put Violet here. Something that I forgot to mention and that I forget myself is Violet's personal skill. All the way down here, it's called Professor's Guidance. It multiplies the units and adjacent allies experience by 1.2. So if a character were to get, for example, 10 points of experience, then next to Byleth, it would actually be 12 points. Oh, Cyril. Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I stand ready.
Who, me?
Actually, who has enough speed here? He has 7 speed. She has 10 speed. I'll give these shields over to Leonie. Remind me if I don't by next turn. In some games, the killer weapons have... Why am I getting these terrible level ups? Oh my goodness. Okay. Serrated edges. That's in there. Unnecessary pain and whatnot. Yeah, just to make it look more edgy. You see, the design, or the reason as to why there's that design on the killer weapons, is to motivate you to aura farm. That way you know, do triple the damage. Going to give this kill to Raphael.
Plenty more where that came from.
I'm going to...
First real fight. I guess I'm pretty strong.
Okay. I'm going to try to give more experience to the rest of the characters for this match. Or, sorry, for this chapter. That way that they could be closer to level 5 than Claude and Beleth.
I put in some work.
D+, nice.
Huh, I'm actually pretty good at this. I was planning to just sit back and watch, but hey, I got one.
That seems a bit crude to say. Gonna move them forward. The rest of the enemies are up top. Now Lysithea can heal. This is really good. So I'm gonna move him more towards the top. Then I'm gonna move her here, but instead of healing, I'm going to trade the shield. Yep, she has it equipped. Great. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'll move you up here. I'll use you to heal, but I could probably just continue. Okay, so there's going to be an archer here. However, he only deals 6 damage to Raphael, and he has a low chance of hitting. Raphael has 8 defense, so he deals a total of 14 damage. Her equipped with the shield should be 8 defense, so 6 damage as well. I'm just gonna leave her here. And Lorenz, 6 defense, he could be dealt 8 damage. Not too terrible either.
Sorry.
Close to level up, nice. I guess I could have used Byleth here, moved her here, have her healed. I'm not going to waste a turn wheel on that. I forgot. I will use Byleth here and have her equip the training bow. I doubt they'll go for Belith, but you never know. Move the healers up here. Yeah, I'll keep Ignatz here as well. Great. Like, you get hit by an arrow, and the last thing you hear is Casper shouting, "Too easy!" Ooh. She gets doubled. Yeah, 8 damage. Ouch. Alright then, so. I'll go ahead and attack to Chip. And then give this kill to Leonie.
Another one down. This is what I've trained for.
These characters are a lot different than the ones for, if I recall correctly, the Black Eagles. Because with the Black Eagles, they're very, I guess, thoughtful. They become a bit more down whenever they get their first kill. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that with my bare hands too. Sure, that you may have like Caspar, like you said, who's like too easy. But most of them, they don't say that. Here for the Golden Deer, it's what they live for. It would be really funny if she hits all of these. I'll make her fight with this. Nice. Oof. Okay, so yeah, I'll attack with the axe. And then I'll use the bow. I could also get out of the way.
Steady now.
I'll get out of the way and start healing.
That helps.
And he's close to full.
Thank you.
There's still a long way to go.
Yeah, that's the bare minimum of the stats I'd like you to get. Sword or bow? I'll use a sword.
I actually won! I'll try even harder next time. I'm sorry. I didn't have a choice.
Alright then. Yeah, you can't go on the rubble, so... okay, I'm going to select these. So this is the safe spot. Okay. Too bad Hilda can't actually go on the bushes. That would be great. She could go on the bushes and then bait the thief here.
Hey, thanks.
I'll put him here. Have the axe equipped. Move her up and then heal Leone.
Did the trick.
Nice, level 3.
Gotta keep improving.
Okay. Yeah, at least he did feel somewhat, you know, upset about it.
I stand ready.
All right. $10 HP. It should be able to get a kill with anybody. Probably not Ignatz.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
Let's think carefully.
Whoa, 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 whoa. They're using a gambit on me. It missed. Good. I still didn't appreciate that. You deal 7 damage. 15. That's for the Tempest. Swarm Z is bad. Is there any uses to Swarm Z actually? Because this one has an 80% hit rate. It weighs 5 though. Weighs 4. 4 mites, 70 hit. I guess if I want to outspeed someone. Hold up, let me use Marianne.
down.
Ugh.
Oh well.
Oh well. But she did get HP plus 5. Great.
I've got it now. Please forgive me, goddess, and save their souls.
See, Marianne is remorseful, at least. Ah, okay, this is where you would use Swarm Z. Nice.
Of course I won.
And she also got HP plus 5.
Perfect comprehension.
And also get the chess key. How do you miss a jumping? That's a good question. I'm pretty sure you're referring about the gambit of the enemy who, yeah, you only had a 35% chance to hit that and we all just jumped out of the way.
A precious opportunity to test my own strength. I won't make waste of your deaths.
Whoa. Okay. Scary. Does get out doubled. I think Belith with the bow could be good here, because I can't double him. Oops, thought I had ignites. Can only deal 8 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get hit with a bit. Welcome, Faye. I'm going to use the sword again.
I get things done.
Nothing much. Just fighting here. Their first taste of a real battle. I'm gonna have Raph go deviate a bit to this purple tile. Hilda can go moving up, and Claude can go ahead here alongside Lorenz. The progress is progressing, yes, indeed. Okay, this guy has a battalion with him. I'll place him here. I'll place him here for support. And I'll bring the healer. Okay, we have 3 enemies here. One uses a bow. Okay. I'll use a vulnerary with him. Rusted gauntlets. I'll start bringing people away from the front lines. And I'll heal.
So nice of you.
It all comes down to this.
80% chance to hit. Ouch. Oof. So, since the battalion successfully hit him, it can do effects. Not all battalions do the same effect, or gambits I should say, but at least this one makes it so that you can't move. You can still attack, sure, but you cannot move from where you are. Can finish. Yeah, I think I'll finish him off with Lysithia. Because if I chip in, it's 11 damage, and I don't think I should be using the Tempest Lance. Swarm Z. I only have 2 more uses of it, so that's what I'm gonna do.
You underestimated me.
Now Claude can go here and unlock the chest. And we got money. As for you guys... Okay. So what what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Belif. I was planning to kill here, but another thing that I can do is probably combat art, attack with Ignots, deal 10 damage, then move in, attack. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna use the Iron Gauntlets. Ooh, a critical. Saves me some uses. Nice. I probably shouldn't chip. I probably should just attack first. Arch part. Dark magic spells are for hype moments and aura. Their effect doesn't matter much if you one-shot him. I can't argue with that. I'll use the combat art. Still get hit. Actually, yeah. He doesn't go anywhere. He wouldn't even be able to hit Marianne. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add Belith here. Attack from range. And give her the kill. I want to level up the Marianne and Lysithia sooner rather than later, since they are the weakest physically. They get hit often, so upgrading them to a higher tier makes it so that they have a bit more survivability, in my opinion. Sure, held up. Take all the kills. Take them all.
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Right, right. We can either all go as a group and go down here, or have some go here to bait them out. Probably do so for the archer, because at least for him, there's only one tile. I don't think he would move. So that's what we're gonna try to do.
That helps.
It doesn't crit much, huh? Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. An Iron Sword Plus. Nice. Could probably give that to someone like Marianne, or probably Ignat's better. Oops. I'll heal Hilda. I think Hilda's a higher priority. A rusted bow, okay.
Thank you.
You know what? I have a friend who played Blue Lions, and she can relate to that. Dimitri will just obliterate and demolish everything. Like, you try to just have him chip damage, and he'll just end up critting or proccing a different skill, and then you're like, oh, okay, Dimitri, okay, thank you for showing off. Okay, I'll have Lorenz then be attacked by the archer and then finish him off. Probably I'll give it to Claude. He is the strongest out of the three right now. Oh, nice! It could be that you probably were unlucky, yeah. So of course Claude can just demolish him. But let's see if, excuse me, if some of our other characters can probably deal a dent. 14 damage and then 16. No, she didn't proc her crest. I was going to say, if she procced her crest and dealt enough damage, I could probably just kill him without using the Tempest Lance, but I guess I don't have a choice, or else I give it to Claude. I'll use the Tempest Lance at least once.
You're outclassed. I'm beginning to understand. It is a noble's duty to guard the welfare of the people. Nothing personal.
Lorenz gives some respect at least when he gets his first kill. Let's see, Hilda, Leonie, Marianne praise, Raphael hypes, Ignatz is a bit down. I think everybody has gotten their first kill besides Claude. You could probably do it with this, or... Like I said, Claude wasn't meant to get any experience this round. He is already promoted. It's mostly beneficial to level up the rest of the characters. Marianne is level 4. She will level up. She can't heal. Okay. She can chip though. I'll have her chip. Level 3, level 2, level 3, level 4. level 2. I'll have you attack. Yep, and it's guaranteed, so. Dimitri's like that Smiling Friends scene where a bunch of guys just run right into the MMA dude and just fall apart.
I'm getting better.
Oh. Oh my. If I bring her in front, yeah. Okay. I should probably check the speed. +1 weight. Does it say her? So she would have 10 speed. He has 8 speed. But this one weighs 8, so balances out. Oh wait, she's also using lands. 6 speed. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep her here. So I'm going to use Marianne. Actually, does he have a hand axe? No, he has an iron axe. Okay, I'll use Marianne to attack him. Ooh, she can double. I'll have her do that, and as I said, I'll have her next to Violet. Let's see if she's able to level up with this.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
No, okay, but she did get quite a bit of experience. Izalea will go here. This would be a great opportunity right now to just level up some of the ranged characters like archers and mages. And with this, you should be at level 5.
I guess I feel a little stronger.
I don't remember these level ups being that bad in this game. Do you have another heal? You have one more heal to level up, to level 4. I could probably give Lysithea the kill. After she heals, then she could probably level up to level 5. If not, then I could just give the kill to Hilda. I'll be considering it. Let me heal you first.
There's still a long way
The
to
boss
go.
for Claude? I suppose you're right. I haven't given him a kill. Deals 12 damage. So you're saying I should just grind it out a bit. I could do that. Not sure if I think about grinding. It is normal mode. If this were something like maddening, then I would probably take the time, but not sure here. The last thing I'll do is just add characters next to Claude so that he can support with them. I think if you add characters who are in front of the enemy with like a weapon, for example, let me equip a sword. They will also gain support points with you. Let's see if that's true.
Spoiled little noble! Just die like a good little rich kid!
Being noble has nothing to do with who you are as a person or how hard your life is. Your logic is illogical.
Clean.
I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
Do I need to press A? Oof.
Not done yet. We were taken by surprise last time, but I guess this is what we can expect when battling thieves. Those thieves ran out of luck when they entered this canyon. They never had a chance. Your leadership was amazing, Teach. Let's leave the rest of this work to the knights.
Nice. And her motivation is maxed out. Great. Alright then. I think I'll leave things here for now. Thank you so very much for watching. Next time, we'll continue with the story, as well as the next month. I don't know if I will continue tomorrow doing another stream in the afternoon. It may be more towards the evening. However, my schedule may be a bit sporadic, especially since tomorrow is a national holiday. Well, I hope all of you enjoy the rest of your day, as well as tomorrow. I'll be seeing you guys until the next time. Goodbye.